Welcome! Today we're drawing doors because decisions are like doors. I'm designing this so it can be a journal entry. First, I'm just quickly putting a border, and I could use a ruler, but I kind of like them freehand. I like the little wobbles and bobbles of them, and I'm going to do it on each page because I'm going to do a series of a lot of doors across, so you can go about your options. And then I'm making it double thick, so I tried to show you what I did in the picture. And then I'm going to create like a border at the top of the wall, so I'm doing a parallel line down from the top and then a second one underneath that real quick. Again, like I said, I kind of like the little wobbles and bobbles. It is a journal entry, which will have my writing in it after that I leave out, but for you to put in the doors. So I'm counting down in the bullet marks to put my doors, and depends how many doors you want, how big you want to make it. It's just that you're doing the side of the door and then the floor and then across the top. And I'm making all of my doors the same. So I kind of count down the bullets as I go, and then I count across. So you can see I'm going to be putting 3 doors on my page, but you could adjust to have more or less doors. So it's 3 in the middle, 8 bullet dots up, and then I believe I go 5 over for the top of the door. And then I'm just putting a little line showing under the door. I don't go all the way, and then I'm coming down to put the doorknob on. So again, it doesn't go all the way across to show a little shadow under the door, and then counting down my 4 for the doorknob. And now this one is the one we're thinking of going through, so I'm starting in the corner with a diagonal line, so you can see it's kind of like a V tipped on its side and a diagonal line. So those 2 lines are parallel, and then the vertical line connecting them, because this is the door we have opened up a little bit. And then again, I'm counting down to match up the doorknob so they're all the same. And I'm going to put like a little parallel line for the trim going against the floor and around the door. And you can see my paper, it's the bullet lined paper that goes in the binder, but I like that I can take it out and have it lay completely flat, and then I'll put it into my journal after. And I'm just using a Sharpie marker. It does really work much better when it's perfectly perpendicular, but it's very hard to make it so you can see and not have my hand in the way. And so I left that little space knowing I would want to fill it with a pattern so that I can have the relaxation time of just soak time for my brain as I'm contemplating what I'm going to write in my journal. And so I'm just doing diagonal lines left and right to fill that area. But I would encourage you to put in whatever kind of patterns that you find relaxing to create. And then feel free to go and add any lines or texture that you want. I added some examples of a way you might add like bullets to go with it if you're going to have something about your options. And then the door that's open, I did some lines so you could put words or color in there for what you're really wondering about that's behind that door.